stuff here. Oh yeah, I got this. I got this corporal chamber weapon. It's level 44. And I got it for like 300 gold, and it's like 140 damage.
Nice. What are the attributes?
27 dex, 45 intelligence, 74 vitality. With a socket.
Yeah, sounds good. Oh, and the socket can't hurt.
Yeah.
I'm kind of falling in love with putting the health on hit on my sockets instead of damage.
What? You want some Jersey Mikes? Yeah. Oh, just give me a second. I'm looking through my inventory, see if I have anything in here.
It's fine.
I need to sell these boots on the auction house. I need ring upgrades. Bad.
Mm-hmm. Rings are funny though. Like, you can have an old ring that's actually really good. Like, because it's not like the ring's giving you armor or DPS directly. It's just stats usually, so... I spent like days trying to get level like 36 rings, and there was just none cheaper than 40,000, so I just got like a level 33 ring, which only had like 10 stats lower. It's like, okay, I paid way less.
Well, I'm glad I got a shield that doesn't look like a piece of dog shit now.
You got rid of your buckler.
Yeah.
You look like a flunky pirate. Hey there, I'm recording.
Oh man. Dude, my shit's frame rate's dropping like crazy, is it?
Yeah, mine's not, but that happens to me sometimes. Like that first battle's really slow.
Yeah. Move out that fire.
Sometimes I think it's a heat check to stand in the fire and see how bad it is. You know what I mean? Just to know if you should be afraid. Oh wait, no. Hold on, we got that hard or something.
Give me what Shalene got yesterday. Big kahuna with jalapenos.
We're supposed to go to that
and
door,
a root beer.
Right?
We gotta go to the door thingy.
Well, that's easy to find. It's always in the top left.
I need to check how much space I got left. I don't know how big last Mike's DX story was.
DX story is like kind of like a Fraps.
It is. It could be huge.
I deleted yesterday already, so I know I have space.
Let's see. I'm gonna cut mine up. So, how big do they usually run you?
I didn't even look, to be honest with you. I'm sure it was many gigs. I think it ended up being like 12 cuts or something. So I use Fraps.
I don't use Fraps.
Fraps is always gigantic. It's probably like 200 gig or something. What's up with this guy? Should I be touching him? I just pissed off a lot of snakes.
Okay, I'm coming back.
Couldn't help myself. I saw a shiny.
Yeah, DX story is what's lagging me.
You still lagging even now?
No, I turned it off.
Huh. So how are you gonna record?
I'm just going to skip this session and pick it up again later.
But why would it lag you now and not usually?
Because I'm probably pushing the top of my hard drive.
Oh, it can tell that?
Well, I can tell that for I've been doing this so long. When your hard drive starts to get full, the game starts to lag more.
Really? To keep that one in mind.
I mean, I just got a lot of shit I need to delete. I keep like I probably keep like a terabyte and a half of fucking Call of Duty footage on my stuff.
Yeah, you gotta keep a reserve though, right?
Well, none of it's good. It's just shit I ain't deleted yet. I record every game.
Oh. You know, what I do with that, and it's just because like I told you, I just got this computer new, so I still have like the old computer brain. You know what I mean? Like my
Yeah.
old computer had no space always. So what I used to do is every time I played a game and I didn't like it, I'd immediately delete it, like on my other screen. You know, so that way I always like knew if something was there, it's probably good. It keeps you, definitely keeps things easier. The worst though is when you're watching and you're like, okay, like when does it get good or something like that, or if it's like 3 games in.
What I do is if it's a good game, I instantly name it.
Oh, there you go.
I put it in another folder. Then I have a folder I go to for gameplay.
Yeah, or give it a name that kind of hints it to why it's good.
If you give me a second, let me check this thing.
All right,
Let's see.
it's time for spinning.
Is there any way to drop all the way to my desktop in Windows mode?
I hit the Windows key. I'm not sure what you mean.
There it goes. Let's see. 208 gigabyte, 218 gigabytes.
Check out that scarf, man.
I got over a terabyte free. Wonder, so I could actually record this. All right. Let's do.
I was doing tornado scarf attack. See? Suck scarf, evildoers.
I like when they have those huge capes on.
Oh, you know what made me laugh on my monk, actually? I have this monk helmet. Which, by the way, you should try to do that. Always buy the monk helmets if you can. But, my monk helmet had these, like, hanging ribbons on his ears. And if you spun, you can make them spin faster and faster. I don't know why, but that really entertained me. Wait, what are these guys? They're fast and illusionists. Alright, these guys need to get off my penis. Look at this guy, he's crazy angry. There you go. Hey, you know what I was thinking about it while I was watching us play? And I gotta say, even though I've played with you literally yesterday and remember everything that happened, like even watching us again, it's entertaining. But your little pull thing is basically like a blind. You know how we're talking about animation canceling?
Yeah, it stops them. Yeah.
The big guy was about to sledgehammer me, and you pulled him in, and he just stood there like, what just happened? Yo, there's a lot of stuff to kill in that left hallway.
I think it goes around in a circle. I'm starting to get worried. Like, is DX Story going to mess it with me?
It's lagging again.
Yeah, I think something's eating up my resources. I think I need to like shut down Chrome or something.
Might just want to reboot. How did you just turn your computer on?
My computer hasn't been turned off in 2.5 years.
Yeah, you might want to reboot that. Reboots still work. Alright, seriously, little dude? Man, a lot of fast modifiers.
Yeah, those are scary when you ain't got a tank. Give me a second. Let me see if I can shut down Chrome. Google Chrome usually takes up a lot of processes.
Really?
Well, if you have as many open as I do, yeah. It says my computer usage is only 7%. Why am I lagging? Alright. I cleared up a good bit. Hold up.
Can I text her? Because I don't know everything she got on.
She gonna text you back.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. Come on, Demon Hunter.
I got this.
I need to condition my voice and talk a little more lively. Because I was listening to my videos, I'm like, man, I sound like a hick.
So you sound like yourself?
Yeah. But see, I could make my voice all sugary like this.
Yeah. Oh man. There's this lady that I see at church. She's kind of cool. She's this like southern black lady, and she always makes me laugh with like her weird southern things. Like her favorite thing is what is it she says? She's like, bless their heart or something like that.
Bless your heart.
She could be like, man, that kid's retarded. Bless her heart.
Yeah. Oh, she has something wrong with her bones. Bless her heart.
Oh god, it's so funny. And she knows she's doing it too. Like it's not even like subconscious.
I could have swore that homeboy dropped a red yellow.
I made you look. You know what's the best when you're in Inferno and you get this thing. This the socketed ring.
Oh.
Those things are so good, right?
Yeah, just a ring with a socket in it.
Yep. Bless that ring's heart.
Much obliged.
Yeah. People ask me like if I know you. It's like I couldn't be more opposite. I live in Yankee Town and pretty much opposite worlds.
Yeah, I drive pickup trucks. You probably drive a 4-door sedan.
I live. Yeah, pretty much. I do, and I live in pretty much the most populated area in New England.
You get your car sit out in the yard.
Yeah, park the car in Harvard Yard.
Yeah.
I don't have. Everyone always says like at my work, people say you don't sound like you're from Massachusetts. It's like yeah, I worked really hard at that.
I work really hard at hiding my southern accent. That's what bothers me when I can hear it.
I kind of think it's cool though. It's like flavor.
Because I could really sound like this. That's how I actually sound.
I know in your older videos you kind of had this more of a southern pride that I guess like I guess by saying that I mean you used to kind of say I don't know, it was something where someone accused you of like trying to act black or something.
Oh, you mean Ebonics?
Yeah, and you're like, no, that's how I grew up.
That is how I grew up.
No, I believe you. I'm just saying it. But that was more of like a moral stand for you that I think you've just started to avoid lately.
Word to your fucking mother, it's your homeboy Wings of Redemption. I don't know. I forgot how I used to talk.
Yeah, eventually you just change.
It's basically about the people I associate myself with. Like, I used to hang out and play Search and Destroy with like a bunch of, you know, really, really southern black guys.
Yeah.
And like I grew up around southern black guys mainly. So it's like when shit pop, I greet grief with a smile.
I'll tell you, I've been playing video games a long time, and playing with random Call of Duty people is definitely a way to meet people that you wouldn't normally hang out with.
Yeah.
Call of Duty draws a crowd that I'm not used to hanging out with, but I have no problem with it at all. If people can kill and they can get the work done, I don't mind what they do or say, or it's all good for me. I have no problems with people, you know?
That Ebonic Southern dude comes out more when I'm playing Call of Duty.
Really? Yeah. I have more of a temper than I ever want to admit when I play first-person shooters.
Oh, dude. I'm a completely different person when I play Call of Duty.
Yeah, this is like a vacation mentally compared to like a first-person shooter for me.
Don't get me wrong, I put the same effort into this game, but there's nothing to get mad about.
Right.
Like, what am I going to get mad because the snake spawned with, like, you know, mortar and super fast? He can't help that.
Well, the enemy isn't predator and missling you, and you can't do anything about it. Like, you
Yeah.
have something you can do. And if you
I could-
die, it's because you're stupid enough to stay there to die.
I mean, I could easily just reload the game and roll different enemies.
Yeah.
Like, I do that in Act 3 in Nightmare. I don't like phase beasts, so I don't play against them.
Well, now you might not care about them so much.
Yeah. Well, phase beasts against a range guy when you ain't got no tank besides Cormac.
Cormac. The name Cormac just makes me laugh.
I am Cormac. Look at that monstrous creature.
You clearly have hung out with Cormac a lot more than I have.
I have. Because it's hard to find people at this point. Like, if we're looking for a game right now,
Especially at this time of day.
yeah, you pretty much got to play by yourself.
Well, you and Cormac.
Me and my homie Cormac rolling deep. I tell you, some of the scariest mess I've ever dealt with. Going up against like Belial and Nightmare by yourself with just Cormac. Like, I always like second guess myself every time I do it.
I use the Enchantress and she stays alive the entire fight.
Cormac does too.
Really? Cormac's beast then.
Cormac
Yeah.
has a lot of health, and he also lets you regenerate your stuff faster.
You can't click on him. Damn it.
Come here.
Meanwhile, that retard ghost is just following us around chattering.
Got him.
He's like, blah, 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 blah. I see you're busy, but blah, blah, blah.
You can be a Nephilim.
Wait, I already am a Nephilim.
When did we become a Nephilim? Was there like a ceremony in game that I skipped?
The whole Nephilim thing still blows my mind. I don't...
Ain't a Nephilim like a fallen angel or something like that?
It's like somehow we're the children of angels, but like like some angel got jealous and like made it watered down somehow, so like every Nephilim behind the next Nephilim gets weaker. It's just, I don't know, that's all I got. It's a whole lot of weirdness. It's midichlorians of Diablo is what it is.
It's Activision's script of Diablo.
Yo, I got some weird stuff popping on my screen. I'm level 40. Something custom engineer or something?
That means your ballista and stuff lasts longer.
That sounds terrible.
Ballista is like a poor man's version of the Hydra.
Yeah, I actually think the Hydra's good. I know you don't like it.
I never tried Arcane. I always use Venom.
Yeah. I was actually talking to some people about that, and they were telling me they think Hydra's overpowered, so yeah, if you try the Arcane one, you might like it. The hacks thing I used to do, too, that was pretty interesting, was playing with a monk, and he'd always pull like you are, and I'd put the Hydra like literally on top of the monk, and so like there was 0 travel time, Arcane AoE. It was crazy. I can't even imagine the DPS that thing was doing. That's the goofy thing about this game, though. Like, you can get a like hard target for your mantra. It's like you get that at like what, level 14 or 10 or something, and there's literally no reason to use another rune for the rest of the game.
I still haven't used this Transcendence. I don't understand what it does. Let me see what it was looking like right now. 19.1 life. Every point of spirit heals you. So I guess I could heal myself for like 2,000 with spirit.
Okay,
So it's essentially like free life on hit.
what is it you just are talking about?
The Transcendence thing.
Oh, yeah. Every time you use any spirit, you heal. Trust me, I'm telling you, eventually it's going to get to the point where you're just going to use your mantra to heal yourself. I mean, not that mantra's bad. I'm just saying that's your healing spell. It's like mantra.
So it's every time you use or every time you gain?
Well, like, you'll use it in your head strategically. It's hard. It's kind of... Let's kill these stupid... these guys are easy. Alright. Going invisible. Leave me alone, spider. Like, obviously you don't want to heal you when you're at full health, so there's no reason to use it until you get hit. But then, if you time it right, it's kind of like, for the 3 seconds that you are gaining bonus dodge, you're healing up to full, and then you're hoping that that bonus dodge will kind of keep you up for 3 seconds. And then in that time, you've kind of regained the spirit you need to use it again. And it's sort of like that cycle. And then, obviously, it doesn't work out that easily because you don't gain spirit fast enough, but you're hoping that the dodge chances will keep up, and it's just sort of a game you're playing. It's like a little mini game of watching your spirit and your health and trying to keep your evasion as high as possible. And then using your cooldowns in the middle of all that. What do these guys do? Easy. I think that wall thing was doing more damage than these spiders. You ever seen the movie Unknown?
I know.
Just watched it last night. It's like Liam Neeson, and he like loses his life or something, and he has to figure out what the hell happened. The reason I bring it up though is like kind of made me think about something. You know how tall Liam Neeson is?
No.
He's 6'4".
Big guy.
Like, you know how happy that must make actresses? Think about that. Like, if you are an actress and you want to like act in a movie with Tom Cruise in it, and you're like 5'9", you're done. You're not getting in that movie. You see Liam Neeson's in there, you're 6 feet, you're good. You can make it.
I never really put that much thought into it.
You know how tall Tom Cruise is?
Like 5'8" or something like that.
He's 5'7". Dude's a midget.
He's not very big.
He's a midget, man. I assume you're tall, right? You gotta be at least 6 feet.
Oh, I'm over 6 feet, dude.
Yeah.
But I'm by no means no actor. I'd like to be in a movie. I'd like to try it.
Well, you won't get in any movies with Tom Cruise unless you're playing the role of giant guy.
I always felt I'd be good at as the fat guy, like the fat guy roles, like in like My Name Is Earl and stuff.
Fat guys are always goofy for some reason in movies.
They're either goofy or gangster, one of the two.
That's true. They're usually some form of a gangster.
Here's the entrance right here.
Ooh, arcane enchanted mortar. This could be rough, dude.
Yeah, it's going to be rough. We ain't got nowhere to go either. It's fucking gay.
You know what's weird though? If I stand next to him, it's not that bad. But except for the whole.
Watch out for the arcane. Watch out for the arcane. The mortar only hits long range.
I just went invisible, so now they're totally leaving me alone. If you can kind of lead them towards my electricity.
You're hitting them.
Nice. Oh crap, they're hitting me now. Die, spider. Are they still there?
Yeah, I'm here. No, they're dead. I killed those.
Oh, okay. It's much easier for me not to get close to them.
Yeah, see, that's where the game screws you. They put like the worst pack of monsters possible at the door, so you have nowhere to kite.
Well, I'll tell you something that happened to me in Softcore Inferno. I used the waypoint because, eventually you start to find the best way to make money and farm. And at the waypoint was like a gold and a blue set, and they had like all the worst possible combos of like desecration, arcane, jailer, freaking wall. And it's just like I died so hard.
I just go ahead and reset the game myself. And that's
Yeah,
me.
when it's not hardcore though, you kind of don't care if you die. I mean, you lose a little bit of money, but I'm stubborn. I like to fight things just to prove I can do it. Like that fight was pretty tough, but we did fine, and we proved to ourselves we can handle it.
Yeah, but see, if those things were taking me down to half globe every time I engaged them, it's time for a new game.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. If you're dying and I mean, if I'm dying, there's no problem just leaving the zone and just saying screw it.
Well, we got to go through the zone. We'd have to just reset the monsters and hopefully get a better roll.
Well, yeah, but there was a door right there, so that's what I mean.
Yeah. I usually try to let somebody know if I'm about to bounce. I can't stand when somebody just leaves and it doesn't let anybody else know that it's a retreat.
Right. Well, I've got years of comm practice, so I won't be leaving without telling you.
I'm just glad they don't have like a mana drain guy on here.
That would be awkward.
Yeah, just imagine if you couldn't have your spirit.
It'd be a problem.
I shouldn't be talking. Blizzard's probably sitting there watching this, taking notes.
They're like, dude, look how easy they're making it look. We gotta figure something out.
Let's see, I'm gonna eat town soon enough.
Same. We can go now if you want.
Yeah.
Well, except for that gold over there. Yeah, I don't know. It's been sort of one of those guys hanging out topics where we just joke about Tom Cruise's height, and you know, he's in a lot of movies that guys like to watch, so it's sort of a fun game to just sort of like watch scenes of him in them and see how they change the camera to make him look taller. It's pretty common. I mean, he's not the only one. Russell Crowe's a midget too, I think.
Yeah, it's called the down angle.
Yeah.
They did that a lot with the Jason Voorhees movies to make him look like he was 8 or 9 foot tall. You hit a long angle lens and you go from down to up.
Yeah. Yeah, and so the reason I even thought about it. Oh, whoa. Hey. All right, that's probably bad. Yeah, that's bad. All right. The reason I even thought about it is because there's a scene in the beginning of it, like literally the first minute of the movie, where Liam Neeson like holds his quote-unquote wife's hands, and he's got these like massive paws. Like her hand, she looks like a 5-year-old when he's holding her hand. And I was like, oh my god, that guy's gigantic. I was watching it with my wife, and I was kind of like, man, I make your hands look small, but this guy's big. And then it became a whole topic about it.